What is up, YouTube? Today I have the Keep Your Head Down album by DBSK or TVXQ, whatever you want to call them. Or, well, it's not the real DBSK like this is, but you know what I'm saying. And first up, I want to show you like the album packaging like I always do, and then I kind of want to talk about the controversy between SM and JYJ and DBSK. So first up, let me show you the album packaging. So of course, in the SM albums, you always get these advertisements, yeah, blah blah blah. But in this album, you get a photo card. This is the standard edition with the bonus track. I know there's a like a 100-page photo book version or whatever, but I'm not really into that unless it was like FX or something. That's the only way I would get it. But let me show you the photo card I got, and I got Changmin, which he is such a good singer, and he can belt out the highest notes that I've ever heard by any guy. It's ridiculous, some of those high notes he can hit, but yeah, he's really awesome, so it's cool that you get a photo card. I think a lot of people like that, but here's the front, and that. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting a lot out of this album because JYJ kind of disappointed me, to be honest, and I took a chance on it. I like some JYJ songs, but I wasn't really into them, but I took a chance on this, and I have to say I like every song on here, like, except the only song I don't like on here is number 5, Honey Funny Bunny, or whatever. Stupid name, stupid song. So yeah, that's the only one I don't like. The rest of the songs are really good, and some of the ballads are excellent. Like, their voices like go together really nicely. It's really surprising to me. And then let me show you. The CD looks really awesome. SM is getting really good with their CD designs. So that's like, it's like all holographic and everything. Got the 2 on there. It's really cool. And the photo book isn't really anything special. I mean, it's kind of like your standard CD booklet. Like, this packaging kind of reminds me of CM Blue's Blue Tory album packaging, so don't expect like a big old photo book or whatever. If you want that, get the special edition or whatever, even though it's like 40 something bucks, so definitely not gonna spend that much for it. I just wanted the songs and everything. So, and there's the thank you note or whatever that was really controversial, whatever, and it started kind of a thing between JYJ or whatever. But yeah, it's just kind of like your standard photo book or whatever. But that kind of brings me to the controversy between SM and JYJ and DBSK. As you know, they broke up. I know I'm not an expert, but when I started getting into DBSK more, it was after they broke up, so I decided I kind of did some research and stuff. And when I first started looking at things, I just immediately thought SM was the evil one. Like, oh, SM, they suck, or whatever. But like, now that I've seen more articles, I'm starting to think that JYJ and SM are to blame. Well, the 3 members in JYJ and SM, because yes, SM had some issues. Yes, they work their artists to death basically, and they do some things with money or whatever. But JYJ also agreed to the contracts that they signed. They were willing. They wanted to do this. They wanted to work as a team with SM and the group to keep it going, but they didn't. They gave it up. They gave up, and that kind of puts some fault on them as well. I mean, I know you have the issues or whatever, but SM also worked really hard to promote them. The only reason they're so popular is because SM promoted them so much, and I think if SM didn't work their artists so hard, like that artists wouldn't be as popular. that's the only way you're gonna get popular like that. You keep promoting them, promoting them, keep promoting them, and if they didn't do that, they just wouldn't have that success that they have. And I think that JYJ takes that for granted. They got raised up by this company, but they didn't really appreciate it. I guess the fame got to them or whatever. But I kind of think that the blame goes on both sides. It's not just SM and it's not just JYJ. And I think maybe they could settle their differences, but right now it's not really looking too good. But maybe in the future they will get back together. They will see how much the fans, like us, the fans, want them to get back together, because they were such a influential group on other artists and fans, and a lot of people get into K-pop or whatever by DBSK. And what else is there? Oh yeah, like you read some of the articles about like the tweets and stuff, and like Junzu and whatever talking about, like it was just like, why are they doing it? Why are they were so close, and then like it just all fell apart. Like I don't know, like I kind of want to hear your opinions on this, because I'm not an expert. I don't know a lot really. I've read some stuff, but it's not like I know a lot of you know a lot more than I do. So I would like to hear your opinions on the matter. And so that's pretty much all I have to say. So I will see you next time for an album review or whatever I do. So see you then. Peace.